Welcome everybody. Today we have 268 podcasts of Gyan Pravah series. This first podcast series has been started by our vibrant president, Dr. Sunita Tandulwadkar. The main objective behind this podcast series is our Fogsi should reach to each and every house of India. Not only medicos but non-medicos like Nishigandha Ward Madam and Nitinji Gadkari and many well-known figures have visited our platform and talked to our different committee chairpersons. The intention being Fogsi should be known to all and all should be known to Fogsi because the great work you have done, Madam Nishigandha Madam. I know you since my childhood when I was adolescent, especially your mother, Vijaya Ward. She has done a great work. So this is our Foxy's honor, madam, that you are here with us, with our president, with us, and with our Foxian. This podcast series is viewed by all the, not only Foxians, whoever want to view the podcast, because the link is spread like anything, anybody can see this podcast. So I invite you, I invite all the delegates who have joined. I invite my vibrant president, Dr. Sunita Tandulwadkar. She is our proactive leader and with innovative ideas. This podcast series, Gyan Pravah, is a brainchild of Dr. Sunita Tandulwadkar. And not only Gyan Pravah, Gyan Deepika, Sampurna, Aparajita, and so many names, it is very difficult to enumerate the list because of the lack of time. But she is the leader who involves us all. She inspires us all. And important thing is, त्याला आपण रत्नपारखी म्हणतो. प्रत्येकातला गुण, she knows what's the virtue in each and everybody's personality. So that's a greatness.
Alka, thank you so much, Alka. This podcast is of you and Nishigandha ji. So thank you so much for your kind words. And we have taken her limited time, so let's not spend on me. Thank you, Nishigandha ji, for coming on a Foxy platform. It's our honor, pleasure.
Hariom, same.
All
reciprocate.
All our. Thank you. Thank you. And all my chairperson have a dialogue with you. I just joined to show the respect and honor to the faculty who is joining. They may be from our medical background or non-medical background who have achieved or who have done something in life. So I'm sure Alka will take out the best from you, Nishigandha ji, and we will have the best of the viewership for this podcast. Alka, you are known to get us. She got us Nitin Gadkari and she got us Revati ji, so many actors and politicians from different fields. And I'm sure this podcast also will be very good. Thank you. Thank you for joining and thank you for being there. I will be listening to you from different link.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Thank you. And, I'm grateful.
And looking forward to see you sometimes in person.
Yeah, surely. Me too.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
आवाज येत नाहीये तुमचा. माझा येतोय ना तुम्हाला?
I welcome you, Nishigandha Tai, from Foxy platform, and we'd like to see you again once in another program, that is Public Forum at Pune. So I invite you. Let us see about your future scheduled program. Okay. So before we start the program, let me introduce Dr. Nishigandha Ward. Actually, when I saw Dr. Nishigandha Ward, I was just thinking whether she is doctor, because she is doctor, but she has chosen a film line. But when I saw the list of PhDs from her CV, she has done PhD in as a faculty at the University of Mumbai, 2003. Subject of research was changing role of women, comparative study, Marathi and British theatre. She has done DLit Women Empowerment in 2013. That is by International University of Colombo. And third one is third doctorate in humanities in 2021. And she is pursuing fourth doctorate degree in Marathi literature, that is from University of Pune. Apart from this, she is a popular actress in Hindi and Marathi movies and TV series, of course. She has done PhD in 3 subjects that shows her greatness. She must be master on all these subjects. The second info I can share with you all, that she is a social scientist, has worked a lot on social issues. I think these are the genes she has taken from her mother, Dr. Vijaya Ward. She is a well-known author of many articles And of course, she is married to most of us. Even I was not knowing. She is married to Mr. Deepak Devulkar, who has acted in the role of Balrama in a popular Mahabharata series. So this was just surprise for me. And her daughter is also like her mother, Ishwari. And I think she will be having genes from Nishigandha Tai. And second is regarding her popular series like Sasura Simar Ka Bandhan. Race 3 is the movie. I think it was very popular, and Wazir. Most of us have seen the movie Wazir. But these are just popular TV serials and series. But I think is a number of films and series, films and TV series I can see. And the most important thing is that she has got merit scholarship right at from age of 11 to 20. She was merit order anchor in SSC examination. Again, third in the Mumbai board in HSC examination. And she was a
madam. 12th मध्ये टिचरी होते.
Oh, 12th examination. And it was like merit order anchor in 1985 SSC examination. And in HSC, you were third in the Mumbai board in 12th. Yeah.
मेरिट मध्ये होते 10वीत, पण रँक 12वीत मिळाला.
12वीत मिळाला. Yeah. Actually, from my batch in Maharashtra, 10+2 started. I belong to first batch of 10+2. Yeah. Okay. From our batch, the 10+2 started, and she was A grade. She is a grade artist from Akashvani Mumbai, since 1987 till date. And actually, there are many professional acts done by her, TV serials and pictures. Recently, I remember she has played the role of Jiza Mata. Actually, all of us are very much like Jiza Mata is a adarsh, we can say, for all of us. And because of her, Shivaji was there, and because of Shivaji, we are here and having such an independent Maharashtra. Like we have our own rights of Shivaji Maharaj, and she has acted in the role of Jiza Mata. With this short intro, I welcome you once again, Nishigandha, for our, I should say Nishigandha Tai, though she is junior to me. But I like her word, I like her name, because it's like it has some significant meaning. Nishigandha, we know the flower. The fragrance of the flower is so mild, but it spreads all over. And all of us love that fragrance. So she is so versatile actress, popular actress. And not only actress, she's a social scientist and well-known author. And with this short intro, I would like to welcome you once again, Nishigandha ji.
Such an elaborate introduction, Dr. Alkatai, and thank you.
Yeah.
Tell me, what should I speak about? You mentioned जिजाबाईंचा उल्लेख केलात तुम्ही, आणि म्हणजे त्या तर पायोनियर होत्या हो. म्हणजे 1598 शी वॉज बॉर्न टू लखोजी जाधव आणि म्हाळसाबाई मला वाटतं. आणि बट शी वॉज द वन, 8व्या वर्षी वगैरे लग्न, त्यांनी कधी नाव बदललं नाही, त्या नेहमीच जिजा राहिल्या. त्यांनी म्हणजे 1640 साली सुनेचंही नाव बदललं नाही. सईबाई निंबाळकर, त्या सईबाईच राहिल्या, त्या सती गेल्या नाही. म्हणजे त्या तर पायोनियर ऑफ विमेन एम्पॉवरमेंट होत्या. आणि ज्या पद्धतीने शिवरायाला वाढवलं, ज्यांनी म्हणजे आजपर्यंत आपला कणा ताठ का, कारण आपण शिवरायांचे वंशज आहोत.
येस. All of us, we can't just forget Jiza Mata and Shivaji Maharaj. Nishigandha Tai, most of her dialogues will be in English and Hindi. Because,
I will adhere to that. I will definitely speak either in Hindi or in English. Marathi is so naturally to me, though my language of instruction has always been English.
I know. Because our Fogsians are from all over India. So I agree. Many of them, they don't know. That's okay. So once again, I think you started with your merit career, of course, in 10th and 12th. Then anybody, your elder sister, I think someone doctor from your family. So with such meritorious background.
My father is a dental surgeon. My mother has got 3 doctorates. My elder sister has got a medicine degree. That she was a GS medical student. Then she did her surgery from JJ, did her oncology from Tata, and then she went to US, pursued her US MLE again because 30 years they had to redo it. Only MBBS was accepted then in US. And well, now then she's doing, she finished her sleep medicine, and now at this age, she is pursuing her MBA. So
Yes. So
she's
learning is
a
a
reader and my idol, and I look up to her in every respect. And we are a close-knit family again. Yeah.
Actually, I
And
think
talking about
you could
myself, humbly speaking about myself, can I speak, or you want to ask something else, Alkatai?
I wanted to ask you, you could have chosen doctor, means medical education as your career, but something inspired you to go the literature side rather, I can say.
Honestly, I began my acting career very early in life. And I used to see my elder sister study. Accepting this course of, say, PCM or PCB, it would not have helped me in this profession, which I later chose. Rather, doing theater, I realized that I need good time management to do both. And more so over, literature always had I belonged to literature. I wanted to study literature. I wanted to read the Bhagavad Gita. And so I think I chose arts. Rather, when I scored very well in 10th, it was my elder sister who told me that you'll be more happy in arts than in science. And that's how, when I went to Ruparel College, I chose the faculty of arts.
Okay. What about Ishwari? She is also on your path, or she wants to go for medical
Ishwari is
education?
also having her scholastic abilities, and she has topped her university in political science and received her gold medal. And she was chosen in IAS probables by the grace of God. But now she's also pursuing a career in acting because many offers are coming her way. And I completely agree. This generation, as we all know, we get to learn so much from them. They take their time to explore themselves and then choose the career. Perhaps when it was my time to choose a career, some things were chosen for me and I just followed the course. But nowadays, children definitely know where they have to go. I humbly say at times, 25 years back, it was like life was more of a deductive argument. The premises definitely behold the conclusion in a deductive argument, and so was it for us. But today, the children dare to take the inductive leap, They wait, they watch, they take their time, they explore, and that goes for Ishwari also. And she might be,
And I think we also give liberty. We also give liberty to them to choose their career. We never influence them that you must do this and that, because they have to study.
Dr. Alkatai, they are global citizens today.
Yes.
25, 30 years back, studying abroad was a little more difficult than it is today.
But don't you think that Vijayatayi, what your mother was she must have inspired you that one daughter is already in medical education, so better you follow her path. But it was your instinct.
Neither my mother, nor my father, nor my grandmother or grandfather, either of them, they never exerted any pressure on me to choose my career. It was only my sister who suggested that I think you'll be more happier on this side of education. And I believed in her because I was heavily into acting. I began professional theatre when I was in my 9th standard and amateur theatre when I was in my 5th or 6th standard after I received the National Scholarship for Dramatics from NCERT board of Delhi. And so I knew that time management is so difficult. The volume of her books, I used to weigh her book, absolutely. And then I learned that what is more important is weighing your words before you commit to something.
Yes. I think one of your, this thing, Yugandhara, was very popular. Anything you would like to say about Yugandhara?
Yesteryears. I mean, Sumati Kshetramade ji had written this novel. And more than that, I would like to speak for Avhan, because in Avhan, which Jaivan Dalvi ji had written and Atmaram Bhende ji had directed, I had a main role in that. I was a part of Yugandhara, but in Avhan, I played the lead. And Yugandhara came much after Avhan. First was Avhan when I was in my 12th standard. And that show really gave me an identity which made me a popular name in every Marathi household. Primarily because it was written by a veteran and presented by a stalwart, and it was a classic in itself. And the subject dealt with dowry death. So I think the audience really connected to it, and it was a very happy time for me. And later on, like when Marathi films began, first 3-4 films were Silver Jubilees when I was in my last year of college. Yes. So there was no looking back, by the grace of God. Got to work with the best of directors and actors and technicians, and life is beautiful. It has always proved to me by the grace of God. Yeah.
Yes. Today our topic is changing role of women in the society. I think you are labeled as social scientist as well. So you have done a lot of work on societal issues. So don't I think
labeled as okay.
Oh. But don't you think that it was in your genes also to do something for society, especially women? Because we know woman is the backbone of whole family. So the changing role of women in the society was like your subject for PhD. So what you must have thought while doing PhD on this subject?
No, let me humbly put it correctly, madam. My subject was changing role of women in society, reflections from British and Marathi theatres, and periods were restricted for 150 years, 1850 to 2000. My guide was Dr. Varsha Shirgaonkar. She was then the head of the history department in Ruia College in Mumbai. And the topic was corrected by her because she very rightfully said that changing role of women in society should be mentioned because the verb is still in the present continuous tense. We cannot put it in the past tense and say the role has completely changed. The metamorphosis is still ongoing. And what we see of the urban, educated, or empowered women is not the scenario for all the women folk in our country, and particularly in the state of Maharashtra, which was my restricted scope. In doing so, we had done a figure and ground relationship with a comparative study between two theatres, British and Marathi. The reason being, the whole presentation of the thesis was in the form of figure and ground. The backdrop which highlighted the figure or the depiction of women in theatre was a contemporary social milieu then. And the figure which stood in front of this backdrop was the presentation of women in theatre, and British theatre particularly, because most of the laws pertaining to women or the upliftment of women in India have been passed by the British. Just to elucidate my point, the 1829 Anti-Sati Act, which was then revised in 1929, that was also in pre-independence period after a gap of 100 years. And of course, then we have also studied, our lawmakers have studied the Halsbury Statutes to make our laws regarding women. Hence, British theatre was decided upon. But there are also cross-references of Bengali theatre, of Parsi theatre, of other theatres, which were contemporary. That was my topic. And actually, that is how we use the verb changing role. And I think it is true till date. It has not completely changed. That's what I believe. But it's changing fast, I must say.
It's a present continuous tense, not yet completed, because in many sectors we know still the woman is not has not achieved that what we wanted, what we expected.
The picture has changed drastically, dramatically, and so buoyant, and women are reaching the zenith of their potential, and all this is very enthusing and enterprising. Because, honestly, today, before talking to you on this live broadcast of news, I was watching that handover of hostages from Hamas to Israel, and the editor-in-chief, the commentator, the analyst. There were so many women in
Yes.
powerful positions that it was heartwarming to see. It was really nice.
Yeah. Actually, what we achieve as a like a national level or district level, but the rural level still lagging behind. And for them, for
But
these women, yeah,
I would like to add, humbly add. I mean,
yeah,
I honestly believe that your scope of work connects you to more women than mine, perhaps. But
yeah,
I still feel that when I go for lectures or for shoots or, for any program per se, I genuinely feel that women have come on their own. They do find time for themselves. They attend ceremonies and functions, and they
yes,
do their time management. They want to indulge into their crafts being showcased on social media. They work from home. Despite being homemakers, they want to explore themselves and present their capacities and whatever art they have in them. We are working on a project just now. A friend of mine, my colleague, Dr. Rani Khedikar, it is at her behest that I have joined the project with our trust. We are working for the inmates of Yarauda prison and helping those inmates, the women who are serving life imprisonment terms or long terms over there, with RE work to help them to, learn this art and some kind of skill development for them from inside, and once they come outside also, to make them
okay. Mhm.
potentially equipped to face the world in some form. So we are, engaging into some classes for skill development over there. And I find there is a lot of the change in the attitude
Focus.
of women towards
Yes,
themselves, which is so important. Women have
yeah,
started introspecting. They want to reach their core. They want to explore. They want to
yes,
make their mark. And this is
yes.
seen in all tiers of living.
And they are ambitious and very hardworking. So it's
So
they
that's
achieve
what.
the goal.
So,
Yeah,
yes. So the point is that the awareness has definitely increased.
yeah. Mr. Gandhi, there are many projects on women empowerment. You have conducted like lectures taken all over Maharashtra and abroad also,
Yes.
educational hygiene and some educational paper like India calling to 2020. Anything about these projects you like to tell?
Ma'am, we have a trust of our own. For past 20 years, we have been working. Like-minded people have come together in that. And we work for women and children particularly. And we engage in sanskar classes. We engage in hygiene consciousness, healthcare, management. We also engage in students who are weak in a particular subject. We have got an initiative which is on the lines of School Ke Baad School. And we also help women to develop different skills, right? If it is of a beautician or health care givers to old people, and also stitching, embroidery, whatever we can do in our own capacity, baking, cooking, all these classes we have for them in our institution. And it's a nice initiative. In 2015, when we worked for the minority girls, uh, our trust received the prestigious Mahatma Gandhi Shantata Puraskar from
Yeah,
Mahamahim Governor Sahib
yes,
and of Maharashtra. So we are on our way doing good work in our own humble
yeah,
capacity,
nice
all of
one.
us together. Yeah,
Yeah, this work is very important, especially
very, very
minority, this
important.
minor girls,
And
because they,
I have received this from my parents. My daughter perhaps is also receiving it from us together.
Yes.
We are also associated with NAB, that is the National Association for the Blind. Some schools which work for special children, we collaborate with them. So it's a good handshake.
Yes. And
A
what about
warm
that?
handshake, which
Yeah.
comes from the
And what
heart.
about that? Okay. Why the name is like India calling? Some idea behind the
That was the
220?
paper which was presented in Singapore. And Madam Chandra Iyengar-ji, who was then our IAS for education, had helped me, had really, guided me to write this paper, because I had represented our state of Maharashtra in the international forum. It
Very
was
good.
India
Yes.
Calling 2020 was the summit in Singapore. And then they had envisioned a dream of having international universities with their campuses on our soil, so that the brain drain can be reversed. Now it is, after Prime Minister Starmer came over here, now it is turning into reality. It has taken its own time. But the seeds of this dream have been sowed years back.
So continue this nice work, whatever you are doing.
Hari,
There is some,
God is fine.
yeah, there is some persistent project like to inculcate love for language in children.
Yes.
You are going to have. What is this specifically regarding culture values, sanskar, whatever?
It is basically, my mother tongue is Marathi, and
Yeah.
Marathi has received Abhijat Bhasheta Darja, and
Yes.
we want children to think in their mother tongue, to love their mother tongue, that is Marathi, which is my mother tongue also. And even at homes, the mother tongue is not spoken clearly
Yeah.
by this generation, because I don't blame them. English being the language of instruction, or Hindi being
Yeah.
the language of entertainment,
Yes.
it
Yes.
is quite possible that the children
They may choose.
are not enthused to speak entirely in the mother tongue. So these are
Yes.
small basics. I mean, love for the language, which is so important. ज्याला आपण म्हणतो ना की आईच्या दुधाची गोडी हे प्यायला
Yes.
मुलालाच माहिती असते.
Bonus.
असं मातृभाषेची
Ex-
गोडी सुद्धा जोवर ती ओठान वाटे उच्चारली जात नाही तोवर कळणार कशी.
Yeah. And the sweetness of mother tongue, nobody can just forget it, because it
Yes.
teaches us a lot right from the child,
And each to
right
his
from the
own.
birth, we can say.
Yes. And I honestly feel like, मतलब मजे से बोलती हूँ मैं, जब बच्चे आजकल डाइट करते हैं ना, तो मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ, आजकल तो तोल के खाना खाते हैं, उसका भी वेइंग स्केल
अच्छा।
मिलने लगा है अभी. इसका
Okay.
वेट इतना ही, मतलब टू दिस माइक्रो लेवल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट हैज बीन इनकलकेटेड बाय चिल्ड्रन टुडे, किड्स, यूथ इन जनरल. सो आई ऑलवेज टेल देम, जो जीन फूड है आपका, जो निवाला पहले आपकी मैया ने आपको खिलाया है, उससे कितना दूर भागोगे आप. तो सभी लोग डॉक्टर्स हो, सुनने वाले
Yes.
भी हो, जिनसे बात कर रही हूँ आप भी. बट आई जेन्युइनली फील कि तसंच आहे ना, म्हणजे वो अपने रूट्स के लिए भी तो उतना ही सत्य है कि जो हमारे रूट्स हैं, जिस हवा
We
में
should
हम
not forget.
बड़े हैं,
Yeah.
जी, उससे दूर कहाँ भागोगे आप.
Yeah. Nishananda, one TV serial like Sasural Simar Ka Bandhan, it was very popular. And many TV serial, do you remember any single serial where you have shown a woman as an empowered woman or something like woman
Yeah,
must
I
come
played
forward, like,
Savitri Devi. College and Hospital was a show on Colors. I played Savitri Devi in that. The lady who
Okay.
initiated that whole college. It was
Education,
very
yes.
nice. Yeah. The title role.
Yeah. So it was like a beginning of woman
But I
in
have
education.
enjoyed my every role, honestly. If I don't enjoy, I don't wear those shoes. It's
Okay,
only if
yeah.
I enjoy, I take up a role. And if I don't, then I humbly refuse. Because at this station of life, I think I should learn to decide for myself at least so much.
Yeah. Do you have any selection criteria that like based on some literature, based on some woman like issues?
If you get
Or
a classic
whatever-
to do,
Yeah.
sorry if I have interrupted your question.
That's okay.
If you get a classic to do, then I think the classic has already thought for me when it comes to me. Then I don't indulge into thinking over there. But if it is a story which is a normal serial story, then I definitely give a thought whether I'll be comfortable doing it, happy doing it, and then humbly I accept or reject.
Nishikanta, you have received many awards. One such award I remember, Smita Patil Award. Smita
Yes.
Patil Award regarding excellence in acting. Anything you would like to mention about the another Mulgaonkar award, one award in Marathi especially?
I would
And
like to
7
mention
state awards.
nothing about my awards, madam. Just gratitude. Thank you.
Okay. Because Smita Patil name is very well popular. We know Smita
Of course,
Patil's acting.
she
And yeah.
has left her mark on the sands of time, and she'll always be remembered. So it was a great honor to receive that award in 2003. I received it.
Yes, because suddenly she left all of us, Smita Patil.
Yeah,
But she was very well
She was
known
a
for her
great
acting.
lady. And
Yeah.
apart from acting, she was a great human being too. Have you read the book, Smita and Me? Do
Yeah.
read it, madam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we have one library where we circulate books, especially like women who are empowered or teach us lessons for women. So
Yes,
research collection, one of the
Smita
books was
Tambe,
this.
madam.
And
Yes,
yeah.
yes, madam.
So we circulate these books.
Yeah.
Last 2-3 questions.
Yes, madam.
One thing I understood that you are like a Marathi actress, Marathi, your mother tongue is Marathi. But at the same time, you had done movies in Hindi, you had done series in Hindi. So
Yes,
at that time, did you think that your daughter or your home, like Vijayatai madam, do you think that you should have continued in Marathi only? Or you enjoy Hindi film or you enjoy any other language apart from Marathi, Hindi? If you get a chance, if you get a
madam,
chance.
this is my profession. I enjoy my roles. This is my profession. Marathi is my mother tongue. If I work in Hindi, that doesn't mean that my love for Marathi is diminished anyway.
Yes. Yeah.
If I speak in English, that doesn't mean that I'm forgetting my Marathi.
Yeah.
I think it depends upon the opportunity and what you select. And it is all time bound.
Yes.
And situation
And,
bound.
Yeah. It's depending upon story also you can say, or whatever story you would like to participate or act, you must have selected accordingly.
If it appeals to me, only then I go ahead with the project.
So which one, Marathi or Hindi? You as per the
That
story.
doesn't matter. That
Doesn't
is
matter.
never a deterrent. The language can never be a deterrent.
Okay, yeah. And second important thing, what you quoted just now, Yashwantrao Chavan, like it was a title was Yashwantrao Chavan. The title of that particular.
No. It was on his wife. The story
Venu,
was on
Venutai Yashwantrao Chavan. Yeah.
Venutai. Venutai's role I had played. It was a solo drama. And studying Venutai was an experience. Again,
nobody knows Venutai. Nobody knows Venutai. Yeah.
She was a very strong woman. And she always was the force behind Yashwantrao ji. Yes. And the best part of their relationship was that he always respected women.
Yeah. So there are many ladies like
He was a more
Kasturba.
powerful man in society.
Yes.
In history, we all remember him. But Venutai was the force behind his success.
Actually speaking, we know Mahatma Gandhi, we know Yashwantrao Chavan, we know Jyotiba Phule. But sometimes their better spouses. Savitribai Phule was popular because of education. But Venutai, hardly anybody knows about Venutai. So I was attracted by the name.
Can I tell you one little एक किस्सा आहे. एवढं मराठी तर समजतील आपली सगळी माणसं. महाराष्ट्रात राहतो आपण सगळे. एक किस्सा ऐकावा सगळ्यांनी मराठीमध्ये. सावरकर चित्रपटामध्ये बाबूजींनी मला माई सावरकरांची भूमिका करायला घेतलं होतं. तेव्हा त्यांनी मला म्हणजे बाबूजींबद्दल मला नितांत आदर, माझं श्रद्धास्थान आहेत बाबूजी. त्यांचा माझ्यावरती खूप जीव होता. आय हॅव रिटन बुक ऑन बाबूजी, रामची गोष्ट. हिज नेम वॉज श्रीराम, राईट? फडके. ओके. सो माईंची भूमिका करताना he had asked me to meet her youngest sister who was then alive. I went to meet the youngest sister of mine आणि एक फोटो लावलेला होता त्यांच्या घरामध्ये, त्या आजींच्या घरामध्ये. आणि त्यांनी सांगितलं ह्यातल्या माई ओळखून दाखव.
ओके.
बरं का अलकाताई, शांतपणे ऐक.
येस.
त्यांनी सांगितलं माई ओळखून दाखव. आता सावरकर साहेबांशेजारी बसलेल्या माई असणार फोटोत हे कोणीही ओळखेल. तसं मी बोट ठेवलं. तर त्या म्हणाल्या, साहेबांकडे बघून ओळखलंस ना? मी म्हंटल हो. मी नव्हता पाहिला माईंचा फोटो कुठे याच्या आधी. तेव्हा त्या जे बोलल्या ना, ते इथे खूप समर्पक आहे. जो प्रश्न तुम्ही मला विचारलात त्याला समर्पक आहे उत्तर. त्या म्हणाल्या, एखादा ऋषी जेव्हा तपश्चर्येला बसतो तेव्हा त्याची तपश्चर्या अख्ख्या जगाला दिसते, पण ज्या मूक स्थिर हातांनी ती जागा सारवलीये ते अनुल्लेखितच राहतात. तशा होत्या माझ्या माई. पण दॅट डझंट मीन दॅट शी वॉज लेस स्ट्रॉंगर टू एन्ड्युअर सो मच ऑफ पेन विथ strength and conviction and a pride in what her husband was doing. It takes a lot of grit, valor, courage. And अशा बायका नसत्या तर आपण आज नसतो हो इथे.
Truly. They are the like foundation of our idols, which because of which their work we are there.
Yes. And talking to each other so easily, comfortably, doing whatever we want to do. Once I was speaking to Dr. स्नेहलता देशमुख मॅडम. आणि तेव्हा मावशी इतक्या सहज बोलून गेल्या. त्या म्हणाल्या की वी टॉक ऑफ विमेन एम्पॉवरमेंट सो इझिली. वी से दॅट विमेन आर परस्युइंग करियर्स, रिचिंग झेनेट, अचिव्हिंग लॉरेल्स. बट आस्क देम हाऊ मेनी ऑफ देम आर डुईंग एक्झॅक्टली व्हॉट दे हॅड डिसाइडेड टू डू. Out of that, if you sieve them, then the percentage will be only 2%. All achievers definitely are not those who had decided to pursue the same career in which they have achieved.
Exactly.
There are women who always had the potential. म्हणजे जिथे फेकेल तिथे उगवेन असं तिच्यामध्ये होतं, म्हणून ती झाशीची राणी झाली. पण तेच तिला करायचं होतं का, अशा किती जणी आहेत हे एकदा विचारून पाहिलं पाहिजे.
एक्झॅक्टली.
आता माझी आई म्हणजे माय मदर, शी इज माय आयडॉल. I started to write because of her. I always say that, yes, my mother, whatever words I can mouth today or I can utter today, I think are all her blessings to me. The way you think, basically she has taught us and all her students one thing which is so important in life. How much you traverse outside, it is more important how much you introspect within. The road within should be more longer than the road outside. Only then you will have, mighty leaps of success wherever you travel in life. And you'll be happy.
So the introspection. So it is naturally, introspection is very important. And the road within is more important than what you have done outside.
For every person, man or woman. Yes.
One of the achievements.
And I also feel, you should take pride in something. Alkatai, one last word from me, what I have been taught from my parents. Take pride in everything, but take first pride in being an Indian.
Exactly. This is, I think, take home message for this today's podcast. Audible, yes.
I can't. Okay. Now I can hear you.
Yes. I think last question, last but one only, Shivanatai. 3 Marathi cinemas. I read your
series. I have 4 minutes on hand now.
Yeah. I can understand. Out of 3 cinemas, one was like Sunil Datta was there. So just tell me about that picture. 3
No, madam. Sunil Datta Saheb. Nahi, madam. Kaitari गैरसमज झालाय. Some misunderstanding. In Delhi, Shri Sunil Datta Sahab had inaugurated a festival of my chosen films in 2004. So that was one of the happy occasions in my life. Every year, the Utsav Samiti in Delhi selects an artist and films of that artist are showcased. And in 2004, I was the lucky one. So my films were showcased. and Shri Dutt Sahab had inaugurated it. So it is one of my very happy memories.
Yes, you were felicitated by Sunil Dattaji. You were felicitated by Sunil Dattaji.
On that occasion. On that occasion, I was felicitated.
Yeah.
Every year one artist is.
Yes. And what about that that late Abdulji Kalam? You had
160 things I stopped counting. No. I have compared and convened 6 presidential programs. 4 for Mahamahim Pratibha Patil when she was in the chair as a president, and 2 for Dr. Kalam when he was the president.
Okay. Yeah, I said any last word from you, any last word, take home message from you for our Foxians. Last message regarding women empowerment, regarding change of women scenario, any take home message. Volume. Unmute yourself, madam. Unmute kara.
I would humbly say that kindly accept my gratitude for conversing me on this forum, and I could get an opportunity to speak with you veterans, stalwarts, and such intelligent people around. It's so nice. It's like an ego massage to be a part of this program. So thank you so much. And I think we all will agree that this changing role of women in society has accelerated its speed, and we want it to gather more momentum so that our girls and our youth will always shine on any horizon across the globe and make India proud.
Yes, that's a nice message from you. Actually, I know you are very busy and you have taken time, lunch time for this podcast.
All of you are busy. I mean, let's not say this to each other. It's nice to be talking to each other. Yes. Thank you for having me. And thanks for your time to Alkatai. Yes. Namaskar.
Okay. So thank you so much once again from Fogsi.
Thank you, Sunita Tai. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. See you again. Bye.
Namaskar, Alkatai.
Namaskar. Hari Om.
Hari Om.